Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Avowed. We are currently exploring Shark's Teeth. We're about to go chat to this lovely glasses, that's not the word, bespectacled mycologist.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to see anyone this far from Thirdborn. Are you... Your face!
I was about to say, mycologist is going to be obsessed with my face, surely. As a mushroom person.
Those markings, they're incredible.
Thank you.
I had a terrible time trying to find a guide in Thirdborn who'd take me here. But meeting you makes it all worth it.
If a wilderness guide doesn't want to take you somewhere, it's for a reason.
I just think they saw me and, well, I'm not a fighter, clearly. And I know it's dangerous, but I couldn't leave without my research. I'm a mycologist, you see. And I'm working on a compendium of the different types of fungus in the living lands. Sure enough, what happens as soon as I show up? A fungus-based illness. There's a riot of data out here.
Be careful, will you? There's no cure.
Oh, always. Actually, since you're here, I'm having some trouble with the sporlings. I've devoted my whole life to my fungal friends. But I'm finding that the ambulatory ones aren't quite as, friendly. In fact, they're quite murderous. I'd normally be against harming them, but please kill the sporlings before they kill me. Thank you.
Very tight one, I already took care of it.
Wait, that means it's safe to go back to my experiments. I'll have to collect everything and... I am suddenly very busy. Pardon me.
No worries, buddy. Have fun.
Mycology is an exciting field. You study the mushrooms, and sometimes the mushrooms study you back.
Nothing better than a breakthrough.
My girls. Right, where are we off to? We are heading towards, this is Tama's thing, right? We're looking for Tama's badge. This is part of that mission from yonks ago. I think where we found all the badges, and the guy had a band. Oh, where did you come from? Got jukes. I see you. I see you. When they're in block mode, I swear they can block from every angle, honestly. That guy was facing pure away from me. He really was.
Come on, come on!
Alright, calm down.
Watch your right! On your left here!
Getting whopped. Come here. Who doth thou think thou is?
What's that rough?
There's way more of them than I thought there was. What the heck?
What's that rough?
What I'm curious about with the lightning strikes, I don't really know how they work in this way, but is there a particular number of lightning? Basically, there's two ways it could work in theory, right? It's either there's a certain number of lightning strikes that hit the area, right? So let's say it's going to hit 50 lightning strikes, and let's say there's 10 enemies in the area. Then each enemy is going to get hit 5 times, right? But what if there was only 5 enemies? Then each enemy would get hit 10 times. Or it will just hit as much as there is enemies in the area. You know what I mean? So like every enemy can take a maximum number of lightning strikes, essentially. If I had to guess, I would suggest it's probably the former.
Looks like some soldier lost his badge. It's Rawatayan, so Kai will probably know more.
Oh, Tama. These things are everywhere. Ash blights. Yeah.
Another soul for the wheel.
Oh, I forgot they do that. Stop and roll. Stop and roll. Wait, what's up? There's more enemies. It's on fire. Stop being on fire. Right, we got a new ring. What did we get? Sand Shroud. 10% chance to avoid range damage. No. Not terrible, but 10%... 10% health against only range damage. And 10%... technically 10% chance to avoid damage is essentially the same on average if you kind of take it across the entire game. It's the same as 10% bonus health. You know, they are essentially identical. However, in reality that's not always the case because it's less... part of the problem is it's less predictable damage. You can't predict when that 10% is going to come in, you know. If it was 10% damage resistance against range damage, that would actually be better. Even though, in theory, overall, they would average out the same. The problem is sometimes when you're 10% dodge, like 10% resistance means you're always going to take 10% less, you know? Doesn't matter when the damage is, doesn't matter which spell is hitting you, you're going to take 10% less damage. Whereas a 10% chance to avoid means I could get hit with a little spell, dodge that, and then get smacked with the giant one a second later. Of course, the vice versa applies. You could dodge all the massive spells randomly, and the massive arrow hits, and you could just get hit by the little baby ones for babies. But the unpredictability in it makes it worse. And to be honest, it could say 10% damage resistance for ranged flat, and I still wouldn't use it, but that's neither here nor there. Don't know where it is, but it's not here, and it's not there. Oh, God. Ah, you're a toughie, aren't you? You are not a toughie. Hey, Yosley, you must be losing your mind. This is like dream area for you. Ooh, living iron chunk. Yeah, I knew he was a tough enemy. And we can make some of those, but the more of them we can find, the better, obviously. It's a really cool area. It's way more developed than I thought it was going to be. Well, I guess we should go get this guy before we go explore any further. It's over there somewhere. Oh, hello. I wonder what this is for.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
What did that? Okay, follow the wire. Follow the... Oh, that's a lot of enemies.
Yaxley, look out!
It's another one. Got to prioritize.
A little power goes a little. On your right.
I may have made a mistake. I'm okay. I couldn't tell which one was Captain Targo. I had to make sure it was this guy. Captain... Whoa, Captain Targo, calm down. Okay, there's clearly a healer. Yeah, I was gonna... like... Heal this nerd. Should really take care of all the other enemies first. Captain Targo, no! Captain Targo, leave me alone! I think... I don't really know how it seems to just be a random number placed around. But each enemy can clearly only take so many hits. Keep killing everything else. It's the first time in ages she's healed me off her own volition. Captain Targo, leave me alone, man! Come here. There we go. This is the kind of situation where I miss Kai. I miss having someone to tank hits for me. Boom! Lovely jubbly. Bloody hell, Captain Targo. I've taken his right femur. I don't know how how the bounty person is gonna know it's his right femur, but somehow they are. Right. That's a tough old fight, actually. We're missing one thing here. And 2, a master builder must always search high, low, and past oneself to truly unlock the secrets of craftsmanship. I'll be waiting at the workshop when you've solved my puzzle. Well, I've got those 2, so... Am I meant...
Charge it up. A little power goes a long way.
That should be it. Lovely jubbly. Hello? You're not here. Hey Sprout, to briefly summarise how it's been guiding you on your journey would be impossible in this letter alone. Your tenacity, curiosity and courage continue to inspire the best of us and remind the worst of us who we can become. When you washed up on our shores, some of our kin were concerned you would disrupt the old ways, siphon the very tradition from our veins. But your persistence, effort and willingness to lend your talents helped us make a home in these strange lands. Many may still question why we make these tall teeth our home. They asked the same of Nandru when he moved further inland beyond the bridges. I believe that in him the same way I believe in you. There's promise in your journey still. I am thankful to be allowed to be part of it. Just keep going. With faith and patience, Master Engineer Eora. I wonder who this was originally for. Sigil of the Arcane. That sounds promising. That sounds promising. Let's have a look. It's about time I replace this bloody... Where is it? Oh, that's so good. What? 20 ability cast speed is really good, and minus 20 ability essence cost. I can finally replace this bloody +2 intellect ring that I've had for a million years. That's incredible, yeah. That's the first time in ages I've picked up a piece of loot and thought, wow, this is really strong. It doesn't happen that often. Right, I kind of want to go do this mission, and then that'll be it. So let's go here. Let's just walk over. Oh, I kind of want to explore more of Shark's Teeth, actually, while we're here. Yeah, I want to go down this way. Have a look over there. Yeah, that's really... I mean, I would use that if it was minus 20 ability essence cost or minus 20 cast speed. You know, I would swap for either of those. So to put both on the same ring? Crazy! Absolutely crazy. A little bit overpowered. I mean, I don't care. Oh, I heard shinies. I don't care much about the essence cost, but I mean, you saw in that fight. There was a point where I got down to about 40% or something like that. Now, one of the benefits of being a battle mage kind of build is that even without any essence, I'm not necessarily screwed. You know, I'm still decently strong. Right, it's up here, isn't it? But I don't care that much about that. But you know, the more we can do, the better. So that's 20%. That's great. I can't get over that.
Not bad, envoy.
Thanks. Alright, let's see how fast this casts. I'm curious. Doo-doo-doo! Kind of want to loot that, if I'm honest. Oh well. Oh, actually used an essence potion, actually. Didn't realise how essence poor I was. Glug, 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 glug. Right, what's this all about? Hello? Hello? Look at these. What a beauty. It looks so soft and squishy. Weirdly, I've got very good at... Not very good, you know, I'm very much a basic bitch. Very much a noob when it comes to it, compared to a lot of people. But I'm getting a lot better at identifying fungus. Just because of the subreddit I follow, which is like... there's a fungus, a mushroom identification subreddit that I'm part of. I don't participate or anything, it just pops up on my front page every now and again. And I've seen enough of them at this point, like I've seen enough posts and enough sort of verified identifications that I can now identify things that I've definitely not been able to identify in the past. You know, someone will post chicken off the woods, I'm like, ah, well, that certainly looks like chicken off the woods to me, and then I'll go check and it will be chicken in the woods. And now that I've started saying this out loud, I can't remember the names of any of the others, but chicken of the woods looms large in my heart.
Subtle as a mouse.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Solace Keep sent word for us to abandon our work, but it feels sacrilegious now to do so. After so many deaths, so much time spent building this place, we can't stop here. If anyone wants to clear out, it's on them. The storeroom key needs to be kept available for anyone who needs it. Remember, one mountain, 2 valleys, and another mountain.
The note had a hint. 1 mountain, 2 valleys, 1 mountain. Would be nice if they just told us the answer. Oh, well done, dearie. I knew you were smarter than you looked.
I mean, as far as puzzles go, that was pretty chill, it must be said. Pargroon Cache. Oh, we've seen one of these before, haven't we? I vaguely remember. I think I got something pretty cool last time. Torn scrap of parchment, a terse message. Enough of the secret doors and hidden buttons, my rat. We're building an outpost. We're not building a puzzle for children to explore. I know I should not have broken into your personal cache, but you've been ignoring my messages. I had no choice. In all the lands it was said, tend to the man... That's probably not what they said. In all the lands it was said, bar, bar, bar. In all the lands it was said, tend to the mad as thy would be tended. For the mad do not know their madness. Cure the mad as thy would be cured, for the mad may yet be saved. Now it is written in blood, suffer not the mad. Shut your ears to their speech, shut your doors to their rest. Cast them out. The taste of the blood is, madness brings the chaos without to the living within. Oh, that's a key. Oh, Skuld's Gauntlets. Skuld. What are they? Are they any good? Power attack damage, great swords, great. No, pointless. Unfortunately. If that wasn't great swords, if that was just regular baby swords for babies, I'd be all over it. But it's not. Last Warden's log. A weather-beaten journal so faded by time and sun, really, down here, near impossible to read most of its pages. Some of it remains legible. Isn't an honor, this is a damn punishment. Desert's no place for the Pargrunen. Something keeps baying in the sands at night. What bays? When I hear baying, I think horse or sheep. Not enough water, not enough food either. Thirdborn isn't interested in trading either. Nandrew, save us. This isn't going to end well. Going home, never leaving Solace again. Mihala was right. Outside's not worth a damn. I imagine he went southern at the end there for some reason. Oh, hello. Ninja mode. Looking at that, thinking it's definitely going to try to kill me at some point. Oh, it's a toughie, actually. My God. Serpentine, serpentine. Okay. Stop hurting me, nerd. Thanks, Giata. Right, let's do some looting. A lot of enemies over there as well. Let's have a little poke around this room before we do anything else. I hear. Oh, I see. Any labourer needing access to the storeroom must request it through official channels. We can't have anyone coming and going without necessary supplies. Few CR. Seek out the foreman on duty. Their office is on the 3rd floor. But I've just been up to the 3rd floor. Wait, didn't I get the key? I'm sure I got the key. How do I get in there? I got the fancy key. So where's the actual entrance? I don't see where else it would be. Like, it's not going to be in the other half of the building. Like, I'm going to go that way in a bit and explore, but... Right, okay. Well, I'll carry on for now, but I'm suspicious about this. Although... Okay... I mean, no, this is nothing, is it? Lots of lovely mushrooms, though. Kind of looks like chicken of the woods, actually, a little bit. It's not wibbly enough. I just went up there. That's the 3rd floor. Does it just open somewhere else in the building? I don't see how you would open it. That's the issue. I mean, obviously, that's the issue. If I hadn't read that goddamn message, I'd be very confident that I just need to come back. All right, I'm gonna carry on for now, but I'm suspicious. He's got like an aura around him. And I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ah! How dare you? Well, the fact that I'm back outside would suggest that... no. Guys, it's definitely in there somewhere. Isn't it? It feels like it probably is. I don't see how it would be out here. This isn't it. This is other things. I hate other things. Unless there's another way inside over here, but I think this is where I came from anyway, roughly. Hey, little guy. Oh, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I know I killed some of your friends, but get over it, you know. Oh, got him. I live over in Cumber these days. It was not a problem for absolutely ages, but it's been so long since I went to a store, and it's becoming problematic. It's fine. We can always send some things back to the base if we absolutely need to. We're nearly done anyway. I just want to get this final... Where are we? I'm just going to get this quest done, and then we'll be heading back and turning our quests in and going to the shop and yada, yada, yada. I'm pretty sure the answer to this is inside here somewhere. I wonder if there's one of these caches in every area as well. What am I missing? I got the key. Right, I'm gonna go back up to that 3rd floor area. Totally sure this is how you get there, actually, but... Ooh. I guess this is how I got there last time. What? Careful.
Come on, come on!
be slightly more careful than that. Anything around here? No. I read that. That's back up here, isn't it? You get over. How did I? Oh right, did I get from over there? I guess I did. Careful. Easy does it, baby. Easy does it. Here we go. Well, this is definitely the office they're talking about. I got the key. I did the puzzle. I got into the cachet. Can I get in there somehow? I don't think so. Guys, help! I'm confused. Is there something in here I'm missing? Isn't this where I got the key? Oh, wait. Is this relevant? What's this? That's not relevant. That's stupid. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I'm really lost. Surely I just need the key. What, like, there's nothing else. Oh, hello. Didn't see that at all. So what's the key for? Success! But yeah, what is the key for then? Did I use the key already? Maybe? See, this is the problem. This is why I wanted to have my armor leveled up, because this would be superb quality if we already had leveled it up. There's something in that desert. I thought it was my imagination at first. I told the rest of them before they left, but everyone laughed. They said, "Brasher, the heat's driving you mad." But last night, something came to the door of the bloody fortress. I saw the scratch marks. I saw its prints. It's hunting me. It knows I'm alone. I managed to hide from it, but I know it's coming back for me. I need to find somewhere better. Marit built a secret room for emergencies. Maybe that might be what I need. Oh. Am I right if you read this, understand I still find it ridiculous? Encumbered again. Is it any good? Regenerate health if your companions are downed. 20% stamina regenerate. I mean, my breastplate is not fantastic, but I like the 20% move speed, and I just haven't found anything better at all. It's got 20% damage reduction, so it's still -5, but I lose less that. And it's got more damage reduction as well. I think I'm breaking this down, aren't I? Break down now, y'all. Do you look any cool? No, you look terrible. Do you look any cool? Did I say those words? Break down now, y'all. Secret room. Now you've got me bloody paranoid that there's another secret room somewhere that I've missed. God damn. Right, let's head up to there. So I'm gonna fast travel actually. And we'll be done with the side quests and such. And I need to check my phone. Excuse me. I have important emails I'm waiting for. This is not it. Ping Ping? Who's Ping Ping? That's what he wants me to do. The amount of emails I get about, like, collabs. And it's from things that are just not relevant to my channel whatsoever. Actually, funnily enough, I got my very first email the other day for Vagrant. Someone actually addressed me as Vagrant and asked me to play a game, which never happens. That's not a thing. I never get those emails. I think it was literally the first time it's ever happened. It was a fun moment. Actually, I'll tell you a really weird thing that happened. I was... Jurassic World Rebirth came out, obviously. The trailer came out, I should say. And I'll say, oh. Also, I did my trailer analysis. And there's this video someone shared on like TikTok. And it was really, really popular. Thousands and thousands and thousands of views. Oh, that's what the key's for. And it was this girl who was like getting ready for a night out or something like that, getting ready for dinner, like a dinner out with her boyfriend. And it was something, I can't remember the details anymore. It's been a little while now. It was something like, when you've been ready for half an hour, but your boyfriend is watching Jurassic World Rebirth theory videos on his iPad or something like that. And the boyfriend was sitting at the desk at the kitchen table watching a video on his iPad. It was my video, and she's like complaining about him not leaving the house because they want to go to dinner, and he's sat there watching my Jurassic World Rebirth Theory video. It was a cool moment actually. Anyways, inscription chiseled into the stone. The calligraphy is beautiful, the work of a master's hand. We seven shall keep watch here when all others have lost their courage. We stand as the vanguard of Solace Keep's ambition. We shall keep the flame bright. Below the inscription is what might have once been a list of names, but the letters are marved and weather-eaten. Ah. A tombstone of silvery frost rises inexplicably from the dirt. Frost wisps from the surface, and from certain angles, the inscribed lettering seems to radiate its own light. Pargrun builder, death by exposure and or starvation. Looks like he came up here and got himself trapped. Died holding the clanger, poor bastard. Probably should have left with the rest of them, but mortal ambitions and mortal sentiments remain foolish things. Is that all I'm going to get from this? Because that was rubbish. No offense, buddy. Like, you're great, but I didn't get anything worth talking about. I mean, I can sell it. I guess. Oh well, moving on. In theory, you should really upgrade everything before you go around doing all these missions. But whatever. Get thunderstruck, nerd. Aedyr beetle, these are called. That's interesting. No regrets.
Speed up.
Cool. Cool. Annoyingly, I haven't found a single one of those things for Yatsley to open ever since we added her to the party. I know where one is, but
This is where the captain told us to go.
I don't think it's worth going all the way back to the spider bit at the start. I need these so badly. Oh, resist. Resist. Oh no, I regret resisting now. I feel terrible. Oh no. I just sniffled instead. I really need to start taking my antihistamines. I don't know when this happened. You know, I never used to be like this. I never used to get allergic reactions to, Earth. It seems to be something I've acquired later in life. Which can happen. You can develop allergies. People always think it's something you're born with an allergy and then you just keep those same allergies for your entire life. But not necessarily. People do develop allergies. Sometimes you develop allergies because of exposure, You see quite a lot of people who have metal implants and stuff like that. Sometimes they'll sometimes they'll develop an allergy to the metal if it like breaks loose or something. Go What a beautiful place.
Holy gods! Someone actually came! Please, you have to help my friends! They're gods! They're monsters!
They're dreamfalls now.
They were good people. And I can't, I'm not... Their souls can't rest like this. And I'm not strong enough to put them down myself. Please, they didn't deserve... They were... My gods. How did this happen?
Don't worry, I'll make it quick.
Thank you. You're a good person. You'll be better than me. Find me when it's over.
Think of it this way. They're already gone. We're just taking care of the remains.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with it.
Keep quiet.
Well, there's a lot of them in there. What have I set fire to here? Bro had a lot of friends. You know what I'd love actually? Oh my god, calm down. Is something to increase the size of the AoE. That would be great. So many of them.
Faster, I say!
Do, do, do.
Couldn't have done it better.
Do, do, do. 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 You know what I forget usually? That you can break through block with power attack. Ow! Stop! Nerd! Is that all of them? Yeah. Alright, we got a lot of looting to do. A lot of looting to do. Slightly spooky area. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just can't pick anything else up. I was talking yesterday about how I'm definitely going to play Oblivion. I know I am definitely going to play Oblivion. That's very much part of the plan. However, you know what else just finished updating? Baldur's Gate 3 has updated for the final time. Patch 8 is like their last big patch they're doing. Now, I have played Baldur's Gate 3, but I never finished the game. I did the first 2 acts, and a lot has changed since I played it. And I think it'd be a really fun playthrough, actually, for the channel. And part of me's been like, well, I'll just wait till it's finished updating, and then maybe I'll do a playthrough. But that's another game that's like, you know, 100+ hours easily. I don't mind doing these big, long playthroughs. Avowed is longer than I thought. I can see this one probably going up to like 50 hours or something like that. What are we on? 31 this episode, I believe? It's probably going to be in the mid to low 40s, if I had to guess. Which I do, by law. But the point is... What was the point? I don't mind doing them. It's just I don't want to end up in a situation where I've got 2 massive ones going on at a time. Especially because there's other games coming out soon that I want to play. Doom is out. The new Doom game's out pretty soon. Dinkum. I've been wanting to play Dinkum for ages, and that's just hit 1.0 release as well. Life is hard, folks. So hard.
I couldn't do anything. I'm gods. I'm useless. But you helped them. They can rest now. How did you find us? What are you doing out here?
Chilling. Took a bit of looking. I followed the signs easily enough.
You were looking for us? We left. We left the city to escape the Dream Scourge, but it followed us. And now they're gone. Who are you? What do you want with me?
I want to get you to safety to Thirdborn to share a drink with your captain.
Thirdborn? It wasn't safe here. Why would it be safe in... Wait. Old Nagunu? But I thought he wanted us dead. I don't understand. Are the others... Are they alive?
Tarway's promised to go.
Yeah, he would. He always trusted the captain. They were close. He doesn't act bright, but Tawe, He's canny. Something's going on.
Only one way to find out.
Maybe it's time to stop. Stop running. Stop hiding. Turn and face things. Face Nagunu. All right. I'll go. I'll go to Thirdborn. As soon as I can find the courage.
You won't have to look hard for courage. It's there for you to call upon when needed.
Thank you all. I'll try.
Why, Giata, goddamn.
I hope it works out.
What is going on with Ngunu? There's something very suspicious about this captain meeting. Like, some of them are like, yeah, I'm all in. Two of them think he's trying to kill them, but they're going anyway. It's all very odd. I think we are done. I've got this big swathe of nothingness in the middle. There's got to be something there. Although, I don't... You know what? I don't see a path into that section, unless there's a gap there. There's not, though. There's mountain. There might be little gaps here and there, but I think this is mainly mountain. Right, let's go back to Thirdborn. How do I... Meh? Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go to this party camp. Because some people would like a chit-chat anyway. So we'll have a chit-chat, and then we'll head to town, finally clear out our bloody inventory. And also I can upgrade my thing. My armor. It just makes sense to... As long as you keep upgrading a piece of armor, then you're fine. Like, it makes more sense. I wish I'd known this a long time ago. Can I do it? Where is it? No, am I one short? Yeah, but I had something I could tear apart. Which I didn't tear apart. Actually, we probably just craft it, to be honest. Lovely jubbly. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't take any more. So, I mean, I've got all this... Like, the corrupted Aedyr now doesn't really do much for me. Oh, really? I never need it again. Interestingly enough. I mean, look, the quicker we can get to legendary, even better then, right? We could be finding legendary things, but I think we need... Yeah, we need Aedyr Bar, which I don't have. 5 cave coral, 4 living iron chunks. Can we do that? Yeah, let's do that. And living iron. Keep upgrading my sword. I want to try to get this towards legendary, because if we can, then as soon as this is legendary, then everything we find is going to be legendary, and we'll benefit a lot from that. I think. Probably, somehow. Right. Balrog skin. Can I make Balrog skin? Yeah, we can make a lot of that, but we can't make much of the coral. I need more... Oh, we can make enough of the coral. This one, I don't know. We're going to find more cave coral and more Balrog skin in the next section. I kind of wish I'd taken scavenger now. Just to really push through those...
The academic term for something that's driving me mad.
Kai!
When you were out in the Shark's Teeth, you didn't happen to find a badge belonging to Tama, did you?
I did. Here you go.
It sure is. Reminds me of old times. Long marches under the desert sun. Scouting runs through sandstorms so thick we had to tie our tunics over our mouths.
Sounds like an adventure.
It was sunburn on your top half and chafing on your bottom half, but yeah, those were good days. And Tama, he'd wake us up before dawn with the most off-key singing you've ever heard and a pot of burnt merc brew.
We're always going to... This is funny, because at the time, I'm sure people were very annoyed about that. Why are you singing to wake us up? Why are you burning the merc brew? But we romanticize. People romanticize everything. I think about some horrible things I've gone through, and I look back at it fondly. It's mad.
He kept us marching until we had sand in every orifice you can think of, and a few you didn't know you had. Just when it felt like we were going to collapse, he'd call it, and we'd make camp. And somehow, we'd all find the energy for a few rounds of cards, or songs, or stories.
Tama pushed you to be your best.
He did.
But... Come on, Kai, talk to me.
About what? He's gone. Talking won't bring him back.
You came here for a reason, Kai.
Because I'm a glutton for punishment? Here's the truth. I led a patrol. We were ambushed. Tama came to our rescue. And he suffered a fatal wound in the process.
That's awful, I had no idea.
He was the color of an eel's belly. The stubborn bastard made it all the way back to Thirdborn. We got him a sickbed, but we knew he didn't have long.
He saved you, that doesn't mean you failed him.
I wish I could believe that. You ever had to watch someone fade away? When it's slow and agonizing. No glory, no din of battle, no distractions.
Yes.
Then you know. It's like sitting still while someone drags rusty nails over your skin. Sitting there, I noticed that he was missing his badge. And all the time I'd known him, I'd never seen him take it off.
You realized he lost it in a skirmish.
Cruel irony, isn't it? He comes to our rescue, and in the process, he loses the thing that marks him as a soldier. I'm sorry, Envoy. I haven't talked about this in a while. I never thought I'd tell this story again. But there's something about the way you've led us, the clarity you've kept. Something about you that inspires confidence. Kind of like well,
I understand. I'm here if you want to talk more.
just having his badge in hand means more than you know. There's just one last thing I've got to do.
Anything?
There's a memorial site with some cairns on the cliffs east of Thirdborn. One of those cairns is Tama's. It's time I said goodbye.
I've known fine people not.
Let's get some rest.
Okay, we can do that. We're gonna have to bring Kai into our party then.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about what happened in Emerald Stair.
God, it feels like so
I
long
know
ago.
your emperor sent you here to represent Aedyr. With the steel garrote trying to raise Fjord has got to make things harder for you.
We stopped it.
You saved lives. Of course that counts. But that doesn't make it easy.
Eh.
The cruelty behind the steel garrote's plans. It's hard to reconcile that with the place you've called home. I just wanted to know how you're feeling about all this.
I need to eat so badly again. Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience.
Yeah, I told you about my time fighting under Rautai's flag in the Deadfire. Seeing what we did there, what we allowed. I felt like the home I knew was changing, bit by bit, or maybe I was. Enough about me, though. I want to know about you.
Still figuring it out. Don't know what to make of this yet.
Give yourself time. You're the only one who can make that decision. And you're the one who'll have to live with it. Anyway, I just want to check in with you. This may be your burden, but you don't have to carry it alone. What's on your mind?
Thanks, Kai. You're a good egg.
Shake the sand out of your bedroll before you settle in.
Kai wants to talk again.
I've been meaning to talk to you about Kotoa and Hayako. I didn't think it was possible to talk them down, but you managed it. And you say more than their foolish hides.
What do you mean?
Those two fought for Rauatai in the Deadfire. They learned how to disrupt enemy movements and destroy supply lines. They'd have nipped and poked at your comrades at Eagle's Reach until Aedyr finally snapped back. At Thirdborn, most likely. All while the two of them remain secure and defended in their tower.
Can't fault anyone for defending their home.
Nor I, but this goes beyond defense.
Yeah.
Thirdborn's under threat, but if loose cannons like them fire at everything that moves, they'll draw even more trouble to our walls.
They lash out like cornered animals, giving the steel garrote a reason to fight back. Not that they need a reason.
Still, better not to give them one.
Maybe the warning shots will keep trouble away.
You really think any amount of chest thumping would turn away Ludwig and the steel garrote? Or the full force of the Aedyran army, if it came to that?
No.
The Living Lands is changing. We've got more ships coming to port every year. If it's not Aedyr, it'll be someone. I can take watch. I'll be up a while anyway.
Jata!
Toa and Hayako. An interesting pair. Despite their clumsy methods, they were just defending their community. I'm grateful that you showed restraint.
Let's hope they learn from their mistakes.
They have a second chance, which is more than most get. I only bring it up because people are growing wary of your empire. With good reason. When they take their anger out on you, don't judge them too harshly. We all make mistakes. Anyway, just wanted to get that off my chest.
I would say it's interesting because I say, like, well, you know, I don't represent the Empire. I'm not the Empire. I'm not the one trying to take people's lands and stuff like that. And that it feels a little, at the very least, sort of xenophobic to kind of lump everyone together. But then I look at how people react to Israel at the moment and Israelis. And look, this is not a defense of Israel, by the way. Down with Israel and what Israel are doing. Free Palestine from the river to the sea, etc., etc. But the point is, I think anyone Israeli, and everyone Palestinian as well to some extent, and everyone American to some extent, depending on the context of the conversation, people do kind of lump you in with everyone who's, you know, if your country is doing a bad thing, its civilians get lumped in, basically.
Not before I've done some reading.
Anyone else want to chat? Nope, we are done. I guess we'll bring Kai instead of Yardsley. Now that I've dropped Yardsley, I'll obviously find the thing. Where is that? Yeah, we'll nip down there. We'll do that now. And then we'll... No. Yeah. Come on, Kai. Where is it? Am I going the wrong way? Meh. Here we are. Get this done. Then lots of bounties to turn in. Sans 1. Clear out the inventory a little bit. Lovely times for all.
I still remember the first time I saw these
Hello.
stones. In the heat haze, they
I'm going to steal your stuff, okay?
Oh, hello. A hero passing by on a noble quest, are you?
I am.
It seems everyone I meet is on some kind of quest these days.
You're saying that very ominously. If by quest you mean an ancient ritual to commune with the god in my head, then yes.
Goodness. I was joking, but you sound serious. You know, sometimes I think the gods speak to me through my art. I've been trying to capture the essence of the sand sea for days. The sands are alluring, but confounding. I'm missing something. What do you see?
Sand. I see danger.
I won't deny that. But doesn't the fang of a serpent glitter like gold? Wait. Gold! That's it! That's the dimension I was looking for.
Good work. Stay vigilant.
I will. Thank you. Now, I've got to get to work. Maybe a beetle will float around.
Okie dokie. Yeah, alright. This is fine. All part of the plan. Yeah, lovely. Sure there's a... Yeah, here we go. Right. Go do this for Kai. Kill some people along the way. I'm still trying to determine if my sword has changed. I need to go look at an older video. I do not remember that Damascus kind of effect on the sword blade. But maybe I'm wrong. Hello. Isn't it weird that the Zorips and the Dream Scourge are kind of working together? I guess it's because they're both nature-y, I suppose. They're both connected with nature. Is that the idea? Oh, it seems unusual.
That was a close one.
I mean, was it? Oh, I've achieved egg. Always have to achieve egg. You must always achieve egg once per video. Otherwise the video is not complete yet. More paintings. Oh no, this was the cartographer, wasn't it? I remember this. Familiar.
Thomas Memorial. Never thought anything could contain that man, you know?
It's a hell of a curtain.
That booming laugh, that bottomless appetite, boundless energy. Now he's under a pile of rocks.
Only his body.
Too bad that's the only part of him I know how to find. This is where you're supposed to distract me, lighten the mood with a wisecrack or something.
I'm all out, buddy. Sorry.
Don't be. I don't know where to begin either. There's something I didn't tell you about Thomas' death.
Listen.
Remember how I noticed he'd lost his badge? I went out. I told him I was going to go find it. He told me to stay. I said I'd be right back. I walked away, envoy. And I kept walking.
Never went back to Thirdborn.
Not since returning with you. Couldn't imagine anyone would be too happy to see me after everything. Now you know why I never went back to his house in Emerald Stair. Why I never came back to Thirdborn.
I'm sorry, Kai.
At least I'm in good company. The truth is, traveling with you and Marius, getting to know Giada and Yahtzee, it's felt easy. Too easy.
What do you mean?
I've gotten comfortable. You're so clear-headed, so easy to follow, that I've been able to fall in line and back you up. But I'm not that guy, envoy. I'm not a joiner. I'm good for a skirmish, some war stories, a few drinks, but I'm not someone you keep around.
That sounds lonely, Kai.
Better than the alternative. I let people down. I let them down when they're counting on me most.
So you messed up. Your real failing is refusing to learn from him.
Or maybe I learned plenty. I know what I am. I'm finally facing it.
You came all this way to honor Tama. Is this what you'd say if he was here?
But he's not here, and that is because of me. I'm finally owning that.
You're choosing to give up. You're letting your regret define you.
Of course I'm not. I'm finally being honest about this.
Don't confuse. You're a fighter, Kai. Quit running.
I fight what I can see, envoy. This feeling. How am I supposed to fight that?
Together.
Huh. Together. Okay. You win. One of the things I loved about Tama was how he gave us all a fresh start. No matter where we'd come from or what we'd done. I drifted to Paradise, but never thought about where I'd go from this.
Listen.
I came to the Living Lands running. From storms, from war, from all the things those forces of nature make out of you. Maybe I'm done running away. I don't know what that means I'm running towards, but I think I'm finally ready to figure it out. Once we've stopped the Dream Scourge and dealt with the Steel Garrote.
That's a good plan.
I've got some things to sort out, but it feels good to have something to look forward to.
Hooray! Companion quest completed. I wonder if all of them have one of these. Oh, we do need to bring Yahtzee. Okay. Well, we're gonna head back to town. I'll tell you what. Just go straight back to camp. Meh, meh. It's so sensitive. You cannot fast travel in mid-air. Oh, I've never tried to do that. That's my noise. Right. Well. Wellity. Oh, actually, tell you what, while I'm here.
That's...
Critical hits deal high random accumulation. Okay, that's sick. +2 intellect, +2... Okay, this might be really good, actually.
It's definitely getting fucked.
Yeah, I like the look of this one so far. I like Fickle Winds. That sounds cool. This is what I'm using. That deals fire accumulation, which I don't really need. This one, dealing poison accumulation, was exciting, but I didn't like everything else. But random accumulation is cool as well. We'll randomly deal all sorts of things. That's definitely looking promising, but I'll have to wait and see. Sorry, Kai. Need yacht sleep. Right, so we'll head to town, sell things up, turn in all our quests next video, and then we will head to... Okay, wants to talk to me, for God's sake. And then we will head to Rimgrim and all that kind of nonsense. Until then, thank you... Oh no, stretching... I always stretch at the end of videos, but I usually wait until I'm done talking. I started mid-sentence. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.